Same thing, success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he returns this to the 22. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And that's going to be incomplete. And look at this defense for the Vikings. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On first down, they put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. Track and six, Cowboy.
Following the fumble recovery, Haynes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. Haynes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Xavier Worthy with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Complete to Wright. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Here's Richardson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And, Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
Richardson looking to throw this. Open man, that's Felton. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Rig alert, rig alert.
A throw out wide, caught by Hopkins. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. pass away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Street. 18 Cardinal.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Haynes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats. Ready, 10 to 11. Cougar 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Viking 18.
Now an audible here into something else.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Haynes. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll go right back to right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
At the 47-yard line.
Set, go street. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 79 Broncos. Go.
Richardson off the play fake. That's down the field for Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Vikings are back within a score. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Vikings 14.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. It is better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
They'll keep it on the ground. McClain. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hurt. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Panther 60.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Catch man. 65 catch.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Come on.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Vikings 14.
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 64 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19. Check. Go streak.
They'll go again here with Wright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
And his kick is good. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. He finds his man, complete. It's Fernandez. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Haynes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Haynes going for the deep ball. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Haynes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Looking to throw. Haynes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Go streets.
Play action. Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Check. Hey, watch him right here. Go. Watch the ship.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Draw play, this is right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. 79 Bronco.
Richardson going to change the play here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up second and a yard at the Bengals 20.
Out of the gun, here's a give to right. And he'll get this down only to the 18. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On third down, Sheldon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And that'll be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he comes back with one complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They get this out quickly to the left side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
18 Cardinals, Dragon 60. Hey, pass.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Richardson to throw off play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Haynes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Haynes. He's going to try and go deep again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Vikings 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle they go. Sheldon. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On 3rd down, Sheldon. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheldon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, shot.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sheldon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
On first down, Sheldon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60. Crash.
Up the middle they go. It's Clark. Fighting through, and he's got space. Still going. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt.
Will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun, Haynes. Caught by Turner. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
60 Maverick. Catch. Corner, 17.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Let's go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Richardson to throw it. Open man, that's Felton.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Got it. Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
79 Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
Operating from the gun. Haynes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
18, 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
Looking to throw. Haynes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did